Seemed fun.
My sisters were in it.
I joined marching band because I like playing my instrument.
I guess in 8th grade it was just kind of like the next step of band to me, so I just did it.
You know what? I love the thrill. Yeah. I'm passionate about music.
I joined marching band because I saw Alexander and I thought it was really cool.
I joined because, well, if being forced isn't the correct answer, I joined because I thought I'd make a ton of friends, and I actually have enjoyed the program, and I feel like I've grown throughout the years that I've been in this program.
So I was convinced by both an old member, Stephen Colwell, and my band director, Mr. Dixon. At first I didn't want to join, but I was promised a fun time, and they delivered.
I decided to join because I got recommended to be a cadet a year early, and I really enjoyed music, and I didn't quit. And I really wanted the marching band because it was a great opportunity to become a lot better in marching.
Because I was told that I had to do it, but I liked it. I ended up liking it, yeah. I thought I had to.
Because it was fun, and for gym credits also. For the gym credits. Yes, it's worth it for the
I'm gonna be honest, kind of.
I joined marching band because my sister did it previous to me joining, and it sounded like a fun experience, and I always loved music.
Because Thomas Kinch forced me into it. I swear he did. He forced me into it. I was pressured. It has been working. It pays off.
Marching band, I didn't really know what it was about at first, but I had a lot of friends joining it, and they had positive experiences, so I joined it.
Mostly for the people, but I think it also gave me confidence as a person.
Mr. Dixon gave me puppy dog eyes and I decided to join.
Because I had nothing better to do.
I decided to join marching band, partially because I knew I could get a gym credit from it, other partially because my mom was in the color guard and she really wanted me to do this.
I played like football for like 5 years, and I remember in 8th grade where they have all the 8th graders going with the
Middle school band night?
Yeah, middle school band night. And I kind of liked the people, and I decided to join, and yeah, I had a good time. I met some new friends, like Jackson's a real good friend of mine now, and I met through band.
For the bus rides, actually.
I think I initially joined for the trips, but we didn't have any last year, so. I was in concert band, so I just decided to join. Thought it'd be fun. It's been really fun, but it's a lot of work.
I joined marching band because I like the music a lot. I'm a very inclined musically kind of person. So is my mom and the rest of my family.
I joined marching band because my friend told me that they were in need of more people, and I ended up really enjoying it.
It looked like a fun and challenging new way to try to play instruments because it's like so different than concert band.
I decided to join because I wanted to like entertain people or something like that, you know?
Because I have friends in marching band.
I'm Gabby.
I'm Preston.
I'm Jacob.
I joined marching band because my brother, he's 2 years older than me, he was in it, and I went to some of their practices, and the directors were like, oh, you can join now, and I'm like, I think I'll wait a year, and then here I am now, you know, senior year.
7 years later?
I actually didn't have a choice. It was kind of the same as Gabby. I was running the metronome for the band, and then somebody quit, and Dixon asked me to fill the spot, so I did. So I joined my 7th grade year, so next year I'll have 6 seasons.
In band class, my band director played some videos of the marching band, and I thought, hey, maybe I'll join my freshman year, and the rest is history.
My flyer teacher showed us videos of what the color guard was like, and it was really fun, so I wanted to try out for it. I didn't have a lot to do, and my choir teacher showed a video of it, so I thought it looked interesting, so I decided to try out.
I decided to join color guard because I didn't have a lot that I was doing, and I felt like I wanted to like try new things.
Just something to do. My older sister was in band, so yeah, but I didn't play band instruments, so. He dragged me into it. Being active, it was worth it.
Well, I don't really have a typical reason. I always thought it was really cool throwing like the flags around like the rifles. And then when I joined it, I found out that I like really enjoyed it, and I thought it was really fun. And I'm also the only guy, so like, I'm in the minority.
Honestly, I will say I get bullied on a daily basis, and I hope all of you know that. I came back because I really enjoy working with the kids. I enjoy teaching music, and I always knew that I wanted to keep music a part of my life. Really, this is my chance to keep my old man hands fresh, and also to give back and return that time that I had once given to me, and now I can give it back to those kids. So I appreciate it.
This will be my 3rd year helping.
This will also be my 3rd year teching, but this is my 1st year at Hamilton.
For me,
personally, I've always loved marching band. Marching band is a thing that I truly love about band. The concert band's great, but marching band is like my bread and butter. I love it. And now coming back as a tech, I absolutely adore the relationships and the friendships that I make with these students, how much they grow throughout a season, like the way they just light up when I tell them, hey, this is this rhythm, and they're just like, oh, I got it. And it's great to see them grow.
Yeah, for me, I agree with that. For me, it's also really just, I've had a really big passion for music my entire life. And so now, getting to be part of that passion for music for them and really just facilitating their growth and development as musicians and marchers, it's just amazing to see that progression. And it's so like fulfilling for me personally as a future educator.
When I was in high school, and even a little bit in college, it's hard to get into this activity, especially as a new member, and be like, oh yeah, I love this. I love being out in the hot sun, holding this big metal thing in front of me for hours on end. Just the opportunity to come and be a force of positivity, help kids learn, the ability to see kids' faces light up, and they're like, oh, like I did this. This is how this goes, and we're all doing this together. Just there's nothing in the world like it.
No, not in a sense. It's a lot harder. It's a lot more physically taxing, and I come home sore a lot. It's really rough. Kind of. I thought it would be a lot harder than it actually is.
This is my first year. So when marching band didn't started, I didn't want to go, but like when I did go, it was like a little easier than I thought, you know? Awesome. But it's still hard work, you know?
No, it's way harder. No, it is a lot more difficult than I thought it was going to be, and there's a lot more dancing than I feel like what's in the video.
No, I don't know. I guess I thought it would be a little easier. I don't know, but I am having fun though.
Definitely. It's definitely more stressful than I thought it was, but overall it's really fun and it pays off.
Yes and no. In a lot of areas, I knew what to expect. I'm gonna come here and be like, yeah, this is what we're doing, this is how this works. I wasn't prepared for the exact experience I'd have. I'm from a background where I'd always have to tell the mellophones to play louder, and I get here and they're always getting shushed. I haven't come here expecting one thing and had something be bad, and I was like, oh, this is unexpected. Nothing bad has happened. Even with just these 2 weeks having done, my half-hour drive home, I'm just smiling the whole way. I love being here. I love helping people succeed. I love watching the relationships between the students grow, building my relationships with them. I'm having a great time, and I hope the students are too.
Getting straight ones at state last year. I have a lot of great friends, and it's something that keeps me active and off my feet.
When I fell and busted my face on the scaffolding in my first year.
Going to Grand Nationals. Honestly, one that's sticking out right now is when we march in the rain. I just like marching in the rain. You like marching in the rain? Yeah, it's a good moment.
Probably just Lucas Oil Stadium. I've never been to a big stadium like that, and it was just really cool.
Probably up to November, performing at Lucas Oil Stadium was definitely an experience to see all the crowds getting to enjoy all the bands that perform together, and it's definitely a moment that we can finally calm down and let all of our accomplishments settle in for itself, and then let it all on the field. So I think Lucas Oil is probably one of my most favorite and memorable moments in the marching band.
My most favorite moment, I believe, would be the first time ever walking on that football field when all those bright lights coming at you. It's so surreal. I recommend it.
My favorite marching band moment? I don't know. There's a lot. It's hard to pick. The bus rides are great, and it's just the experiences that come along with it. Some of them are just funny, some of them are stupid, and then some of them are both.
Last year, the show and the music.
Probably meeting new people and being welcomed in.
I personally really like the football games because everybody comes together and it's just like a really fun time. And I love the third quarter break. I love the munch on the pickles. I like the national trip during winter break. I think it's like the same for like every year, learning whatever our winter shows are, and then everybody just gets really excited at once.
My favorite memory was probably my sister's senior night, being able to walk across the football field with her.
Definitely BOA. It's the best part. Yeah, sitting there and watching performances all day is pretty fun. So then getting to miss school a lot. That's the best part.
Marching band has meant a lot to me, and when I joined, I was suffering from 4 chronic illnesses. And marching band cured every single one of them. So now I want to ask you, what can you do to help more helpless kids like me such a positive experience and changed lives and cure me now. I am free.
Probably the first day of band camp and seeing everybody gather together again.
Honestly, it's going to
Bus rides, the conversations I go on.
Mostly just hanging out with my friends, I suppose. I like playing the music.
Now, my favorite part is band camp, but I do still love the bus rides.
You like band camp? That's your favorite part?
I love band, and so getting to do it like all day is fun. The competitions, they are so fun. Like the whole day is so fun. I feel like the directors, they're not as hard on the competitions because women can't have that much practice time, but it's so fun. I wish Dixon would put us like earlier to perform to watch other bands. I love seeing other bands.
I like that it's rigorous, but you can also have fun and enjoy your time. And also, I made a lot of new friends that I didn't have beforehand.
Having a family, I remember my first year for Alexander on our way to BOA, we all sang a show on the bus. We had it all memorized and it was so much fun, so much fun.
I think my favorite thing was Grand Nationals because it was just a really cool experience and something that not a lot of people get to experience.
Meeting all the new people, it's really fun.
I guess the breaks, you know, or maybe playing the instrument.
I liked when we went to Busch Gardens. It was fun.
Personally, my favorite memory is Indianapolis last year. First time being a drum major. We just get done with the show, we cut off, and then we do the most proud like salute possible, and like our chests are raised, like, and we're smiling as much as possible. It's just like the best feeling possible, especially as a drum major, just knowing you did the best you could.
I don't have one specific instance, but the bus rides are they're the superior part of marching band. They're the best part. What happens on the bus stays on the bus.
I'd probably just say that first like performance of the year is always the best. I mean, just all your hard work pays off, and you know, you kind of see how the season's gonna go.
Don't expect it to be really easy because if you go in with like low expectations or something, then you're gonna not do as well as if you expect it to be harder. So just try to know that it's not gonna be easy and you need to really try.
Put in a lot of effort and don't just give up because it seems difficult. Because even though it's hard, like if you just put in the effort and the work and you practice and you get better.
When you first start, make sure you practice a lot because I'm behind in some things because I didn't practice things when I first started. So practice, practice, practice.
Expect a lot of pain on the ankles.
Try out. You should try out because marching band is a lot of fun. You meet a lot of new people. It's just a really fun activity that gets you to connect to other people and do something you enjoy.
Just come prepared to work hard. You're gonna meet a lot of great people. Don't be down that we're outside all the time. You get used to it, so it's pretty good.
It's a lot of work and effort, but it pays off in the end. Don't quit. It's hard sometimes, but it gets easier. That's my word of advice. It always gets easier.
If you're gonna do it, go all out.
Just take it one step at a time. Obviously, everyone learns stuff at a different pace than others. Obviously, some learn stuff really fast, and honestly, just push yourself to what you can do and just try your best, and you will be able to do everything else, and it will all be worth it at Lucas Oil.
Cardio. Do a lot of cardio.
You sweat a lot. It gets really rough. For like battery, it's really hard because you have to carry your instruments all around, and you don't really get breaks a lot. And you need lots of water and hygiene. Keep up on your hygiene, or you're gonna be disgusting.
The pain hurts, but you have to suck it up, and then it gets 10 times better.
Work hard, try your best, drink lots of water.
Just stick with it. Like, it's gonna be hard when you first do it. Like, not everybody's gonna get it right away, but we all like encourage each other to get better, and it's just like a really good thing. Or like just have a little girl time or boy time, but mainly girls. Boy. Like whenever like they like correct you, like don't take it personal. I know sometimes it can be a little harsh, but it's all part of it.
Definitely like just don't get discouraged if you're not doing well because it takes years of practice and like you will get there eventually. Like it'll be okay.
What I would say is just don't be cocky in the beginning. If you can't get the moves done, that is completely okay. You should drop instead of fake catching and fake throwing. Dropping is better than faking things and thinking that you can actually do it. Also, always listen to everyone.
I would say just try to have fun. I know it's stressful and it can be long and exhausting, but just really try to have fun and make new friends.
You just gotta get through it. It's not that difficult. You'll be alright. It's just in the moment. You'll be fine.
It will change your life. And also, don't forget your water bottle.
Get good souls for your shoes.
You guys, don't make anyone mad. You're with people for a whole year. Don't make them mad.
Don't quit.
Make sure you have new soles in your shoes.
If you like marching band, you could join Winter Winds. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot less people. They get to get a bit more ambitious.
It's hard, but it's worth it in the end. So just do it. At the beginning, don't give up. It's literally gonna be so hard. Like, I still can't slide or barely backwards march, and it's my second year. So don't let it get to your head. And if the directors keep calling you out, don't let it get that to your head either, because last year, every day, it was okay though. I got used to it, and I got better. I'm good now.
Well, it's like hard and it takes a lot of work and time and effort. Even though it's gonna like take time and effort, you should still join because it's very fun. Everyone's involved and no one is depicted as bad or good because we're all learning in the same category.
Honestly, it is a lot of money. I understand that part, and that's a huge decision to make. But if you really want to do it, and if you really like music, then just go for it. Jump in, go for it. It's super fun. It's difficult. It's super difficult as well. But just jump in. You will probably love it. Probably love it.
Never give up. It can get kind of overwhelming, but you just have to take a deep breath and keep going. I think it's a lot of fun if you can get over being scared and nervous, and you meet a lot of good people here, and it's a good life skill to build.
Just be prepared and ready to push yourself to the limits, because it's hard. Like, we all live through it. So.
Yo, easy on yourself or something like that?
You really just gotta push through the first part, but the results are definitely worth it. It's always difficult at the beginning, but the end is fun. Percussion is pretty fun. Front ensemble's pretty cool, by the way, I'd say. They're pretty funsies. Now over to Hannah.
Oh gosh, if you're on the fence, I say join no matter what. Even if you're not athletic, still join. I loved it ever since that first show. As Jacob was saying, it all comes together that first performance. You know what you're in once you hit that first performance.
I agree with Gabby. The first 2 weeks are not the most fun thing ever, but after that, once you perform at a competition for the first time, it's really fun. And you know why you're doing all this stuff.
No comment. They've already said everything.
As far as staff, keep a very open mind, be able to be moldable and adaptable. You never know what's going to come at you on a daily basis, I'll tell you that. As far as kids, once again, keep an open mind, just be teachable, and pretty much be ready to have anything thrown at you at any time.
So for me, I know the biggest thing about marching band is that it clicks for everyone at a different time. And so even if it isn't quite clicking right now, just hang in there, and it definitely will at some point. Because this is really one of the hardest activities you can do at the high school level, honestly. There's so much that goes on in it, and it's more than just sitting in a chair and playing your instrument. So you will get there one day, I promise.
I guess for me, we just need to try it. Even if you're just thinking about it, just put yourself out there. You meet so many amazing people, so many people in your grade, so many people above, below. You make really good connections with also the staff itself and the parents and stuff. Just try it.
So for students, I'd say stick with it. I know it's a lot, especially in these 2 weeks, this unbearable heat, this awful humidity. Ohio weather isn't the greatest, but it's so worth it. You'll know it's worth it at some point. You'll have a day where you're like, oh shoot, I really liked this. I really had a great time. And it'll happen for you at a different point. I didn't have a great time until halfway through sophomore year, and then I was like, shoot, those guys tricked me into having fun. What the heck? Yeah, just stick with it. Look around, see the other faces around you. Realize these are good friendships. These are solid friendships you're building. Good life experience. For any college student that's on the fence about teching, go for it. Wherever you tech, you will have a great time. Such a good experience, not only for your teaching abilities, but just building connections and having fun, honestly. I'm having a blast.
I'm glad I could contribute to the marching band propaganda. I know what they're doing.
Mr. Dixon, we better go on a trip next year. I better be on the bus. I'm like,
I love it. Like, that's it. I mean, it's, like I said, it's very difficult, but I like that it's difficult because I like a challenge. And I love my family. It's a family.
What do you guys think of the innovation of Brian's Golf Club microphone here?
I think we have $1 million, I think it's a Nobel Prize.
Personally, it's with the white gloves. It just fits.
Absolutely.
This should be the thumbnail.
Go Big Blue!
Wait, hold on, I have something else. Ignore my hair, I've been at band camp all day.
One last final thing. I boss these people around.
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh yeah. Says the fake one.
Okay, we're done.